Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I have a bone to pick with our president. I stood up for him. I defended him, as still do. I fought for him. For years, I've been on the front lines, yelling at these leftist morons, calling out the fake-ass politicians, telling people to trust the fucking plan. And then what the fuck do I see today? What the fuck is this? You, Trump, Mr. Drain the fucking swamp himself, letting the biggest, slimiest, most corrupt fucking Medicare scammers in American history waltz right out of prison like it's fucking prom night? Nah, you ain't doing this to me. You ain't doing this to the people who believed in your every word. You sold us a fucking revolution, and then you turned around and gave your rich scumbag buddies a get-out-of-jail-free card. A fucking hall pass. Let me get this straight for the jury, because this case is a fucking travesty. Let's start with Exhibit A. Lawrence Duran and his wife, a real power couple. These two defraud the government for over $200 million, not by robbing a bank, but by stealing from Medicare. A system for the old, the sick, the most vulnerable people in this country. And you, Donald J. Trump, you commute the motherfucker's 50-year sentence? Trump, are you out of your fucking mind? I don't want to hear a single fucking word about criminal justice reform or first-time offenders. This cocksucker masterminded a fraud empire. He billed for mental health sessions that never happened. He stole the identities of patients. That's not a fucking mistake. That's a premeditated, organized looting of the American taxpayer. And what happens to him? He gets his fucking dental implants fixed up and then walks free to enjoy his stolen millions. What the fuck is this, a reality show? Is this the Real Housewives of Medicare fraud? Did he win America's Got Medicaid theft? But that's just the appetizer. Then we got this other prick, this Philip S. Formis. This guy was convicted of orchestrating the largest Medicare and Medicaid scam in the history of the United States. $1.3 billion with a B. Let that shit marinate in your brain for a second. And what did you do, Don? You fucking commuted his sentence too. You let him out. $1.3 billion. That ain't just a white-collar crime. That's economic terrorism against your own people. But I get it, right? The White House said he had celebrity support. That's all it takes now? What, Kim Kardashian made a phone call and said he's a nice guy, so boom, you spring him from the can? Where the fuck was this big-hearted clemency energy for all the working-class people, the J6 defendants, the people you promised to protect? Huh? I guess they didn't have any celebrity friends. Oh, we're not fucking done. Let's shine a spotlight on every single low-life fucker you let out of the cage. Let's read the whole damn indictment into the record. Lawrence Duran, the mental health therapy fraud mastermind, billed Medicare for group sessions that didn't even happen. Got 50 fucking years for a $205 million scam, but Trump commuted his sentence in 2025. You let him walk. What the fuck, Donnie? Then you got Judith Negron, his sidekick in the whole fucking scheme. She walked, too, back in 2020. So, this ain't a new habit. You've been pulling this bullshit since the first term. Then, there's Philip S. Formis. $1.3 billion in fraud. This motherfucker turned nursing homes for the elderly into his own personal ATM machines. The DOJ called it the largest healthcare fraud case they had ever prosecuted. And what'd you do? You gave him a fucking pass. And what about John Eston Davis? Accepted $750,000 in kickbacks, billed Medicare for $4.6 million in unnecessary medical equipment. He got clemency, too. 'Cause why not, right? And the grand finale, Skolem Weiss, sentenced to 835 fucking years. You gotta be an epically corrupt piece of shit to get a sentence that sounds like it came out of a Tolkien novel. And Trump just goes, free the guy. What the fuck, bro? What's next? You gonna pardon John Gotti posthumously? But wait, there's more. Not just these pricks. We're talking at least 10 healthcare executives, doctors, and corporate leeches who stole a combined $1.6 billion from the American people. All of them given clemency under Trump's friends and family fucking discount program. 68 total fraudsters pardoned or commuted for fraud-related crimes. And what about the regular guys, the J6 protesters? Oh, right. They don't golf at Mar-a-Lago. They don't donate 6 figures to your campaign. They ain't in the swamp. They're rotting in it. You want to get on stage at a rally and hammer Ilhan Omar? Fuck yeah. So do I. You want to deport the bitch? Strip her of her seat? Prosecute her for immigration fraud? For her marriage scams? For campaign finance laundering? You want to hit her with every charge in the book? I'm right there with you, pal. But you don't get to act like a fucking folk hero like Captain America when you're springing your own billionaire fraud buddies out the fucking back door of the prison. You call out Soros-funded DAs for letting criminals loose on the streets, but you, with your own pen, you let the fucking cartel of Medicare frauds skip out on their sentences because they cut some checks or they got some powerful pals in your corner? Get the fuck out of here with that hypocritical shit. You stood up there on that stage, day after day, talking about America first, law and order, we don't tolerate corruption. You looked us in the eye, and guess what? The people, the real people, they believed you. They fucking believed you. And this is the part where they all feel like fucking idiots for trusting you. Because while they were out there fighting mask mandates, losing their jobs, getting censored by big tech, getting arrested at fucking school board meetings, you were behind the curtain, cutting deals with the very same white-collar felons and swamp creatures you told us you were fighting against. This ain't a left or a right thing anymore. This is about principles. It's about integrity. And if you ain't got those, you ain't got shit. I'm Vinny fucking Gambini, and I don't give a flying fuck what anyone thinks. My loyalty is to the truth, not to a team. And you pull this kind of shit, I'm calling it out. You're either with the people or you're with the fucking parasites who are bleeding this country dry. And right now, you're looking like you're sucking off the parasites. So unless you're about to round up every one of these medical fraud motherfuckers you let out and personally toss their asses back in a cage, don't you ever open your mouth about cracking down on welfare abuse or healthcare fraud again. You lost your fucking moral high ground the moment you shook hands with the scumbags who stole from sick and dying people. You better fix this shit, or the next time you say make America great again, people are gonna answer back, go fuck yourself. All right, I said what needed to be said, and if that don't wake people the fuck up, nothing will. So here's what you do. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this fucking video everywhere before YouTube buries it like they always do. Subscribe to Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations, the only fucking channel with the balls to call out every motherfucker, no matter what side of the aisle they're on. You want more truth? You know where to fucking find it. Vinny, out.